In today's episode, we travel to Lacrosse, Wisconsin to see an amazing collection of classic Ford cars in what was once a private collection. We talk to a restoration expert and learn the stories behind these cars.
Hey, welcome back to LoveNesters. We just found a hidden gem in downtown Lacrosse, Wisconsin, the Dahl Ford Automobile Museum.
This is an amazing place. 5 generations of this family have been selling Ford cars and have collected a few along the way. Let's go check out the cars.
Thanks for being here.
President Roosevelt had a car exactly like this back during the war.
The dual glass, you have glass in the front, and then you have between the front seats and the back seats another glass. The banjo steering wheel. Thank you, Mike Wolf, for teaching me that little tidbit. Oh, the iconic 1957 Ford Thunderbird. Beautiful car, perfectly restored. This would be a fun car to drive.
Yeah, I like the color on that one.
And the 57 Ford Thunderbird was in the movie American Graffiti, which launched George Lucas's career. Fun fact, if you're looking for some movie trivia.
So the Dahl family actually started their business in Westby, Wisconsin. They started as a grocery store and then got permission from Ford to open a Ford dealership. It didn't take long, and they decided to move their business to Lacrosse, and they have been in Lacrosse ever since.
Well, for their 100th anniversary, they decided to do something special. So they've been collecting these cars for 50, 60, 70 years, having them restored back to the original as close as they could, and they wanted to bring them all together. So what they did was they took this vacant Ford showroom and they brought their collection together. Now what we have here is about 40 vehicles, a few newer ones, but mostly restored collector cars. Now there's a couple in here that are unrestored original,
Okay.
and one of those is a yellow Mustang convertible back there, and the other one is the Edsel up here. The red Edsel, that is an unrestored original. And it's very nice for its age, 1959. So, very good.
Adrian, what is your favorite car?
My favorite car here is the 1966 Ford Fairlane 500 GT.
Oh,
Convertible. It's back there. It's a 3-speed on the floor, and it really goes. And it's fun to drive. Not so much fun in parades because it's too fast, but it's fun to drive.
1966 Ford Fairlane GT.
Yes.
And convertible. So
$390.
what's the going price on that? So if I want to give you a gift right today.
Oh, probably about $70,000.
Is that, wow, okay, wow, that's not bad. That's not bad. Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for hosting us today. This is an incredible place. Downtown Lacrosse. Thank you, Adrian. Appreciate it.
Good.
Oh, the 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This is a perfect car. Beautiful.
Is this one you had when you were a kid?
I did have a 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1.
It looked nothing like that?
It was not perfectly restored.
So 327 were made of this particular car. I love how they displayed this Ford Thunderbird to show you how the hardtop would sit on this vehicle. This is in Jefferson blue. What a pretty color. They call this a banjo steering wheel. This is a Cadillac Model F touring car that has been painstakingly restored. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like they won a few awards for this restoration.
The Ford Model TT. The TT stands for ton truck, I believe.
And this was actually used in Lacrosse.
Hauling milk.
This was the top of the line Ford vehicle. And a 239 cubic inch V8 engine reaching 110 horsepower.
Look at how beautiful the interior has been restored. This car has one of Ford's commemorative steering wheels for their 50th anniversary. Now, this beautiful car is a Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner from 1957. It has a retractable hard top. Look at how beautiful this is.
I really love the color combinations they had in the 50s and 60s.
Hey, we are at the Dahl Automobile Museum in Lacrosse, Wisconsin.
This is a fantastic museum. You can get so close to the cars, and they're even letting me sit in a Thunderbird.
A 1957 Thunderbird.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
The restoration on this car was done about probably 10 years ago. The car was restored to its original condition. It was originally bought by Harry Dahl's sister, Nancy, and it was in relatively rough shape when they put it away, and we got it out, restored it, and gave it to Andrew Dahl's wife for her, I believe, her 40th birthday.
Oh my goodness.
So we had a big party down here for her 40th birthday and rolled the car in on the other end of the museum and presented it to her, and that's the story on this one. Every car in this museum has a story.
Oh my goodness. And what's wonderful is this is how a car is supposed to be restored. This is absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness, John.
Completely frame off, restoration, rebuilt everything.
So how many hours to get such a perfect restoration in a vehicle like this?
As many as you've got. It never ends.
You don't want to count. Well, that's awesome.
This is a 1911 mother-in-law coupe,
Okay,
Model T coupe from Ford.
okay.
This unit right here is an acetylene gas generator. You put calcium carbide crystals in the bottom, water in the top, you open this valve, and the chemical reaction with the water and the calcium carbide creates a acetylene gas. That comes out through this hose that was connected to the headlights and light
Oh my gosh.
the element there and close them back up, and the reflectors in there reflected your forward light. This is your temperature gauge. This is just a thermometer inside of here, and shows the temperature of the water in that
Wow.
in the engine. And back here we have the mother-in-law seat.
The mother-in-law seat.
The younger couple sat up front, and mother-in-law sat back here.
I don't like that name. The mother-in-law.
Yeah,
seat.
now that you're...
Now that I'm a mother-in-law.
Here's the father-in-law's place. Women outlive men.
There you, I like that.
Okay, they said I could do it.
You're gonna get us kicked out of here. Okay, okay, okay.
And it's a three-passenger car.
It is a 3-passenger, and they all.
Considered 3 passengers in there.
Okay.
Let me tell you, it would be cozy. You put one person behind the steering wheel, one in the center, and one over here. It's tight.
It's a cozy
But,
car.
you know, back in the day of the 19 teens and 20s
Yeah.
of these cars, women were 90 pounds and men were 125.
This is a 1929 Ford Model A Roadster. The Model A was the first car to have safety glass in the windshield. Fun fact.
'63 Ford Thunderbird. This had a 390 V8, about 300 horsepower. The restoration on these cars is absolutely perfect. Oh, look at this dashboard. Buick Regal Grand National Turbo T-Top. Buick only produced 27,590 of these. It's a 3.8 turbocharged V6, 245 horsepower. 2015 Ford Mustang GT. Oh my gosh, this has a 6-speed. Only 1,964 of these were made, the 50th edition. And this is car number 876 out of 1964. Oh my goodness. 420 horsepower. Now this is a very rare 1967 Shelby. One of the differences in the Shelby is the rear end is it doesn't look like a Mustang.
This is a 2024 GT supercar. These cars are selling at auction for upwards of $2.5 million. Check out these headlights on this thing. This is the 1930 Buick Country Club Coupe Model 64C. A total of 15 different Buick models were produced in 1930. The Buick Country Coupe was one of the most luxurious, costing $1,875 when it was new. These are little doors to access your golf clubs. This is a 1955 Ford Fairlane Crown Victoria glass top. Apparently sales only lasted for 2 years because customers had a hard time keeping cool with this kind of a roof. This is a 1955 Nash Rambler Country Club. It was introduced in the 1950s as America's first compact car. It was actually built in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and was considered quite stylish for its time.
The Deluxe Coupe from Chrysler.
So this made me think of Elmer's. We were very excited to learn that they did purchase the Aqua car from the Elmer's auction, and it's currently being restored. This is the Saxton Roadster from 1914. They originally sold for $395. It's interesting that these vehicles are kind of the precursor to the station wagon, and they were used as part of train travel to help transport travelers to their accommodations after riding the train.
Top speed 42 miles per hour. In 1922, Ford produced 1,301,067 Model Ts of various body styles. 1 million cars in 1922. A 1959 Ford Fairlane Galaxy Skyliner. This actually had a 300 horsepower, 352 cubic inch engine. This is new to me. I didn't know Ford actually made wheelies cheap. I guess during wartime, all manufacturers started it.
Hey, we just got done with the Dahl Automotive Museum in Lacrosse, Wisconsin. What a fantastic place with fantastic cars and fantastic people.
It was amazing how close you could get to the vehicles. Really a lot of fun. If you're enjoying our adventures, we'd sure appreciate it if you'd give our videos a thumbs up. It helps others to find the channel. And if you're looking for adventure ideas of your own, subscribe to the channel. We go on adventures once a week.
And next week, we're going to the Harley-Davidson Museum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please join us.
See you then.
Thanks for being here.